A quick little session, so if you got 2 bells or even 1 bell, you might be able to make it work. I'm going to take you through 1 round of everything, and I'll tell you the reps of how I break it down. If I could figure out how to get the text on the screen with the video, I'll also do that. That way you could kind of pause or screenshot it as you go. So, I don't know what exposure comp means. I hope this is recording. Anyways, we're going to start all fours. I always start with this warm up. All fours, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, open up through your chest with an inhale, and then exhale, round and push the ground away. Doing about 3 to 5 of cat-cows, just moving through your spine, fingertips spread out on the ground, arms nice and long. Then we're going to come back neutral, curl your back toes under, lift the knees up to hover, so you're starting to build heat in your core here and your quads. Exhale as you push your heels down and back, hips go high. Inhale back to that hover. And then you could either drop your knees or keep your knees up. We're gonna step 1 foot forward for a world's greatest. With that back leg, the back toes are gonna curl under. We're gonna drop the knee and then push out of your front hip for 5. Exhale as you lift up, inhale as we lower. Just getting into the hips a little bit for 3, 2, 1 more, hold that. Lift that same side arm. Exhale, try to get the shoulder down for 3, 2, 1. And then we'll switch that out. So opposite foot forward, curl the back toes, drop the knee, push back out of the hip. Hand comes up, reaches towards the ceiling. Exhale, try to get the shoulder down for 3, 2, and 1. Stepping that foot back. And then we're going straight into some hip jazz. So this is a quicker workout. We're gonna go onto your side from the elbow, knees bent, hips stacked. Lift your hips up high. We're gonna lift that top leg and then we're gonna sit back down into it. Lift and lift, lower and lower. We got 8 here. Exhale as you lift and squeeze up. Bottom knee stays down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. We're gonna hold that up the top. Now we're gonna sit back and reach your top leg back and then pull the hip through as we lift back up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, hip comes back through. For 3, 2, and 1. It's such a burn. Switching sides. So down on the elbow, knees bent, hips stacked. Lift high, lift the top leg, sit back into it for 8. Exhale as you lift and squeeze from that side butt cheek for 6, 3, 2, 1 more time, holding that at the top. Now sit back, reach the top hip back, and then pull it forward for 5, 4, 3, oh my God, my bum. I've already done this so many times. 2, and 1. Relax. So we're gonna pair that with a split lunge halo. So if you have a lighter bell, that's what I like to use for the halos, even though you can go heavier and kind of work the triceps a bit more, but we're just warming it up. So I'm gonna grab my lighter bell, I'm gonna hold it upside down, I'm gonna bring 1 foot forward, so both knees are at 90 degrees and my back toes are curled under to keep the hip through. We're gonna go ear, reaching for the mid-back, elbows frame your head, ear, and then reverse it. Either taking 2 more each way from here, or you can challenge your stability, lift that back knee, hold your lunge, ear, mid-back, ear, ear, mid-back, ear, and then up tall to a single leg, ear, mid-back, ear, whoop. Push to that foot, squeeze your butt, ear, mid-back, ear. And then taking that back down, we're switching the legs out. So back hip all the way through with the toes curled under, ear, frame your head with your elbows, ear, ear, mid-back, ear, lift, ear, and then up tall. Mid-back, ear. And then shake that out. Whatever else you need to do to get warm. So we're gonna go for some staggered deadlifts. You could use 2 bells or just 1 bell, whichever one you prefer is fine, or wherever you're at, you know. So it's gonna be 3 staggered deadlifts, 3 with both heels lifted, and 3 single leg. Again, take it from where you are. So if it's just 3 of those regular staggered RDLs with the front foot forward down, that's totally fine. Otherwise, set up your bells. So grabbing onto 2 bells. I actually do go heavier for this, but I'm wicked sore right now. I'm gonna go right foot in the middle so my heels are in line with the kettlebells. My left foot is kickstanded back. And then I'm gonna bend the knees, send my hips back, and pull myself down towards the ground with the 2 kettlebells. From there, shoulders stay back, my chest stays above the hips, big push to the foot. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, push. So this is just a regular kickstand deadlift, going for 3. And then you can either do 6 more like that, or lift that front heel, challenging the big toe and your stability, the whole ankle, reaching the hips back again. Exhale, push. Shoulders stay pulled back, lats stay engaged. Then you're gonna drop that heel, lift the back leg. We're gonna squat into that standing leg, kicking that opposite leg back. And then back up for 3. 2. And then setting them down. Shake it out, you should feel in that butt cheek. Keeping your lats engaged, and then we got the other side. So now my left foot's in the middle, heels are in line with the kettlebells. Right foot's right behind with that heel lifted. I'm gonna pull myself down towards the ground, pull my shoulders back, big push. Inhale, reach, exhale up. That back hip, so my right hip, is slightly turning in as my left hip reaches back. 3, then you could add that heel lift. Inhale, reach, same mechanics. Exhale, push. 2. Drop that front heel, keep the bells close to you, reach that leg back, bending into your standing leg. 2. And then send them back down. And shake that out. Oh. And then we're going into some hops. So, depending on, again, where you're at, if hopping doesn't feel comfortable to you yet, that's okay, and we could do some snap downs. So you're gonna stagger the feet, same thing. Stagger your feet in that kickstand position, so my left leg's back a little bit, my heel's lifted in the back leg, because that's my kickstand. I'm gonna go arms up, I'm gonna start tall, and then I'm gonna throw myself down, catching down. So now I'm bent, I'm right in that hingey position, that kickstand position. And then back tall, hips through, catch, tall, catch. Or you can go hops for 8 on each side. Using the arms, 8, stick, and then we're switching our sides. And then breathe. Take 30 to 40 seconds, let your heart rate come down, and then we got some split thrusters. So if that lungy position doesn't feel comfortable to you yet, you could also do this not so deep in the lunge. I'll show it to you both ways, but either using one of your deadlift bells or a bit lighter to get deeper range of motion. So I'm gonna start with my right side. I'm gonna punch it up. My right leg's either gonna come back into that kickstand where we could catch, push for 5. Or you're gonna bring that right leg back a little bit further for a lunge where we're gonna catch a little bit deeper and press it back up. So it's 5 and 5 on each side, just activating those springs. This is what helps build that elasticity and that springiness with the bell. I'll show it to you from the other side. So kickstanding, my back foot, it's in my left hand, my left hip's back, dip and punch, using the legs, catch back and up. Or going into that lunge position, back hips turned in, catch, jumping it up. You got 5 and 5 there. And then take a couple minutes and we're running that back another 2 times. So you could pause this before moving on to the next thing and run that back again, taking rest as you need. And then once you finish that up, we got a fun little strength endurance finisher. So the reps that I started this with is going to be Alternating overhead reverse lunges, starting with 16. This one will drop each round. So 16, 12, 16, 10, 8. So it'll be 8 and 8, 6 and 6, 4 and 4. Trying to math here. Then we got deep tier lunge hops where we're going to like crisscross the legs. Again, you could hold on to something. You could even do the stepping if the jumping isn't there yet. And then we're ending that with single arm swings, a little bit of a cardio and upper body, plus the hips, power, all the good things. 20, 16, 10. So it'll be 10 and 10, 8 and 8, 5 and 5. So the goal of this is to go heavier each round, start a little bit lighter. I'm gonna stick with 10 reps just to show it to you. So once you do those other 2 rounds of your kickstands, then you're ready to go into your strength endurance finisher. Like I said, nice and quick. Summer, we wanna go enjoy the sun, you wanna go take your bells outside, hit a quick workout and call it a day. So I'm gonna clean the bells up to my front rack, 2 bells, or if you only have one, alternate it as you go. So go one side at a time. What I'm gonna do is punch one bell up, step that same foot back for a lunge, stand it back in, punch the other side. Take your time with that step back. Big toe goes into the ground, then bend into that back knee. 6, 7, 8, and then hike them back, shake it out. That's a whole full body burn. So 16 total for your first round, 8 and 8. And then we're going crisscross lunge hops. So again, you could hold on to something for support. I'll show it to you facing forward. So my feet are gonna start wide. I'm gonna come down into that lunge because it's about getting deep into the joint. And I'm gonna cross the legs and open. Starting with 8 on each. I'll show it to you holding on to something too, just so you know you could use support to really build into this, because it's all about movement quality and being able to access those deeper range of motions and get your joints feeling good and happy. So if you want to hold on to something, countertop, bench, bar, whatever you got, step the foot back, and then we're going to start the feet wide and lower it down, cross together, open. If the jumping feels like too much, what you can do is step that leg to a curtsy, open it wide, keeping the front foot planted. 8 and 8, and then shake that out, and we got our single arm swings to finish it with. So it's gonna be 10 and 10 to start. If the single arm swing's new to you, maybe go 2 hands, maybe go hand to hand. This is more for a cardio endurance type adaptation. So I'm gonna show you, I guess I haven't done my 8 and 8 yet. I'm gonna do 8 and 8 swings with you. So if you're going single arm, you're gonna tip it back in that same side lane. Tip it back towards you, sink into the hips. From here, it's thumb towards your crotch. Thumb towards your crotch and then tall at the top. I'm gonna use my opposite arm just like I was running. I'm gonna mimic the movement and get that momentum. It's not just floppy out to the side. So tipping it back, tall. Setting it down or switch at the top. And then breathe. Take a couple minutes and then we're running that back through. So lunges go down to 12, 6 and 6. Breathe. You got those lunge hops because those feel good. They're good for you. 8 and 8, we're gonna keep that at. Swings go down to 16, 8 and 8. You'll breathe again, catch your breath, grab a sip of Celsius, take a sip of water. And then you got one more round with 10 lunges, 5 and 5. 8 and 8 of those lunge hops, I know, killer, and 5 and 5 of your single arm swings, so trying to go heavier. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now because I already recorded this on my phone. But let me know if you try this out, if you have any comments, need any more adjustments, all the things that can make me more